What's new, Pussycat? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Emma Cownley. I'm a freelance copywriter and blogger, and today I'm going to be going through how I find my perfect clients, how I know somebody is going to be the ultimate person to pitch for potential future working relationship. I articulated that really badly. What I'm trying to say is this is the method I use to find pitch prospects when I'm looking at business development. How do I know someone's going to be a good fit for me? How do I know that they're going to be profitable and the kind of work I like to do? How do I kind of assess them? What's the process I go through? Because if you spend a lot of time just pitching fucking everyone, the return on those cold pitches is probably not going to be awesome. And also, your work satisfaction may not be great because it's not the kind of work that you really feel passionate about or know a lot about. And also, they may not necessarily be the most lucrative clients. And I know money's not everything, but at the end of the day, we are trying to run a business. I have split this video neatly in two. First, I'll look at how new freelancers can identify potential pitch prospects and what they should do, and how existing freelancers can identify the best type of clients from their existing base, how they can really refine that and go after more of the good ones and less of the not so good ones. Let's get into it, but before we do, don't forget to hit the subscribe button or click the like, either or, I'm not fussy. Because liking and subscribing is free to do and takes a millisecond of your time. And not to pull the old reciprocity trick on you, but I'm out here giving you free content, free advice. Maybe you can give me some free engagement. Thanks in advance. Okay, so brand new freelancer, how are you going to identify what the ideal pitch prospect or future client, what do they look like to you? How are you going to know? You're brand fucking new. You've not got any experience with clients. You don't know what's good. That's why you've got me. So first, let's start by answering the age-old question, are you going to specialize? Are you going to write within a niche, or are you going to be generalist? If you're going to be generalist, really you're looking at the qualities within the client and not necessarily the sector that they operate within. If you want to be niche, go out and find yourself a hand-picked selection of the people that really fit within your niche perfectly. So that's the first step you're going to do. Search by quality and type of client or type of job that you like to do, like white papers or emails or blog posts, whatever that might be, or by your specialist sector. That's step one. Step two, I'm going to point you towards my video here on how to get yourself set up properly as a new freelance writer. We're talking really good, professional, rock solid freelance writing website with a custom URL and an amazing portfolio. If you don't have portfolio samples to put on there, I have another video here which teaches you how to mock up a really good portfolio that's going to get you work, whether that be work within a niche or generally. I have already got you covered. I'm not going to go over all that again in this video here, or it would be 1,000 years long, and nobody wants that. So proper portfolio, proper email address, proper website, get those fundamentals down before you even start thinking about pitching anybody, because as soon as you send that pitch, the first place they're going to come if they're interested is your portfolio, is your website. And if you've fucked yourself by not doing it properly, you've lost that client and wasted your time writing a pitch. So watch those videos, get yourself set up properly, and then we can move forward from there. So if you want to operate within a niche and you know what that niche is, you're going to go away, find a bunch of clients within that niche that you think fit you perfectly, whether that's the type of work you like to do, writing blog posts, writing white papers, writing bids, UX, whatever that is. Find the people that specialize in that and make sure, go through their website, have a little look. How do they like to work? Do they talk a lot about their process? What are the types of clients they work with? Does it sound like you would be a good fit? Be honest now. Does it sound like you'd be a good fit? If it does, perfect. Make a note of that. Go through, make sure they don't already have a careers page with all the information on it, because if you just use a generic email address and you get lazy, odds are your pitch is going to end up somewhere completely different, and no one's going to read it. So maybe check out the website. You might find all the information you need on how to pitch, or what's required of you, and then make your cold pitch using this amazing email template guide that I have created for you here on YouTube. It's a very old video, one of the first I did. Don't be a dick about it, okay? It's not great quality. I've come a long way. The information's still good, it's still relevant, okay? The point of this exercise is that you need to make sure they are fit for you culturally. Do you share the same values, the same approach? Do you care about the same things? Do you want to work with those same clients? Do they seem like the kind of people that you'd get on with? Do they offer the services that you're offering? Great, amazing. They are the people you are pitching. If you're a generalist, again, look at the types of clients they work with. Look at the types of jobs they do. How do they specialize? If it feels like it's going to be a good fit, go for it. If it's not a good fit, I mean, you can pitch anyway, but it's probably going to be a waste of time. You want to choose people that are going to be, you're going to work well together, and you know it. And you know when that fits, right? You know, it's like a first date. You hit the website and you're like, oh yeah, I've got the tingle. I've got a good feeling. This is going to be a good relationship. And go in with a pitch, 100% yourself, and snatch them. They can tell when you're just sending out mass emails. They can tell. Your pitch is going to be so much more effective if you choose the right people and you approach them showing a good knowledge of what they offer and how you can add value to that. So do your research, and good luck to you. May the force be with you. Current freelancers, I see you. Here's a little something that I like to do whenever I'm coming back to the drawing board for business development and I want to really assess who I'm currently working with and the merit of each of those clients and who I want more of and who I want less of. And I really owe this particular method to my mastermind group. I think it was Andre Spiteri in particular that brought this to my attention, and we all went through the process and I found it very valuable and I consistently use it. It's called the Pumpkin Plan, I think. And if I can find out who originally came up with the idea, I will link it below. But essentially what you're doing is you're creating a matrix to assess your current client base. You're going into a nice brand new spreadsheet. Down the left-hand column, you're going to list out all of your current clients that you work with and people that you've recently worked with. Anyone that's kind of given you work within the last year or so, for example. And then along the top, you're going to put a series of criteria. So the first one obviously will be rate of pay. How well do they pay you? That one is a given. That's going to be your standard assessment number one. The next three will be your 3 immutable laws. 3 things specific to you that you really care about, that you think makes a banging client. Now, for example, on mine, I've got, is the work enjoyable? Is the culture good? And is the process good? These are the 3 things I care about most when I'm assessing my current clients for how good they are. You're going to go through and score each client on each of the criteria out of 5, and then do a little fancy sum in your spreadsheet that works out the totals for you, and you will easily be able to see, right, which are the top ranking clients for everything, who's scoring aces across the board, right? And then you're going to take those clients, your top scorers, and you're going to think back, right, where did they come from? Were they referrals? Did they come to me through LinkedIn? Did I cold pitch them? Did I get them through a recruiter? How the fuck did I end up working with this person? Once you've isolated where they came from, why they're good, and what type of client they are, you have the perfect ideal client avatar that you can use to go out to the exact place where those clients are and fucking pitch more of them. And that's how you do it. That's how you determine who the really good ones are and how exactly to get more of them. Where did they come from? Where does your energy need to go? That's how it's done. And that is how I determine which potential clients are worth pitching and pursuing and which maybe I don't fancy so much. I hope this video was helpful to you. If it was, drop a like, subscribe to me, and if you have any questions, leave a comment below. I always answer your questions. I love getting involved with you guys. And if you have any video requests, questions you would like me to answer in future videos, that is, request below. I'm here to answer your questions. That's why I made this channel. So, what's on your mind, pal? I'll see you back here, same time, same place in 2 weeks for more Kiss My A's. Until then, take care and peace out.